Recently we were shown a brief video of an overview of Dominion of Dragons from the developer. Where perhaps this is the biggest update that will be presented in this game. From the video we will find that there are several features that will be present in Dominions of Dragon. The first, a feature button to swap between Dragon Base and Classic Base. This feature is quite similar to several other mobile games, such as Clash of Clans, where its function is only to exchange locations between the Classic Base and the Dragon Base. Second, the Dragon Raid and Campaign features. Here you can see that in Dragon Base, Campaign and Raid energy is available, which seems like the function of this energy is the same as in Classic Base, where this energy will later be used to play in Campaign or Raid mode, which seems like the playing mechanism will not very different from the current Campaign and Raid modes. Third, the Dragon Chest. Even though it hasn't been fully shown, as an old player, I can assume that this chest will be filled if you play in one of the modes, be it Campaign or Dragon Raid. Fourth, Dragon Resources and Buildings. Not much different from the Classic Base, it seems that in the Dragon Base, players will also be presented with resources and buildings that will function as tools to level up the player's dragon and generate resources for the player. So most likely, we need to build this Dragon Base just like we built the Classic Base. Fifth, Dragon Summon Portal. Indeed, there is no clear picture yet regarding what will be featured in this Dragon Summon Portal, but if you look at its main function, it is very likely that this Summon Portal will feature various types of dragons, which will later be used in Campaign mode and Dragon Raids. Sixth, Dragon Stronghold. Just like the Stronghold we have in the Classic Base, we will most likely need to upgrade the Stronghold in the Dragon Base, which could be said to be quite time-consuming to develop, because apart from upgrading the Dragon Stronghold, we may also need to build other facilities which will definitely appear at the Dragon Base. Seventh, Dragon Offer Package. It wouldn't be Empires and Puzzles if it didn't sell anything that could be sold in the game. Judging from the shape of the icon, this is most likely an in-game purchase package that will be sold to players. Most likely this package will offer features that will make it easier and faster for players to develop their Dragon Base. Eighth, Dragon Roster. If you have seen the Dragon Summon Portal, then of course you can also set the Dragon Roster that will be used. Indeed, a detailed description is not yet available, but I assume that this feature will be used to set the Dragon Roster that will be used. Ninth, Dragon Missions. If we look at the Campaign and Raid features, it is likely that the developer will also provide missions for players to complete, so this will explain that in the future we will have a separate campaign for the Dragon Base. 10th, Dragon Statue. Maybe you have noticed that in the Dragon Stronghold building there is a dragon statue. If you know, this dragon statue is a symbol of the dragon that you can find in Classic Bases that often fly in the sky behind your stronghold. At this time, there is no new information provided by the developer regarding this updates, but in general, you have got a glimpse of what is to come. In my opinion, the Classic Base and Dragon Base will be mechanically separated. This is supported by some of the evidence we see from sneak peeks. This might give rise to pros and cons between players, because on the one hand, it is very likely that players will be asked to develop the Dragon Base from scratch, just like the Classic Base before. But on the other hand, this feature will be a tool to attract new players, because it offers more varied game mechanisms. But what do you think? Please share your thoughts by commenting in the comments section, and we will meet again in the next Empires and Puzzles video. Bye.
Stay with me.